Hey everybody, how are you? It's John Brewer here, Lake Guide Report for August 14th, 2019. Not a lot going on. We've got one transaction I want to talk about. It's a closed, and it's on 202 Northwest 18th Street. The reason why I think it's interesting is, well, it was originally listed at almost $800,000. It was listed at $795, and they sold it at $685. So they took a $200,000 haircut on that. Built in 1966, but on the market 114 days. It is in the High Acres 3rd Edition, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2262 under air, 3456 total, and it's on a corner lot, and it's 14,191 square feet. It was last sold in January of 2009 for $300,000. Which means the square footage for the under air is 302 for the square foot, 302.83 to be exact. And this is the interesting part, 48.27 is the lot value. The reason why I think that's important is, A, there's a lot of activity going on 18th Street. So you've got a number of builders that are building. I did a report recently that showed about I think there's 5. This would make 6, I believe, on that one block if you go from Swinton all the way towards the water. One of them is a lot that was taken down. One house was demolished, and there's room for 3 lots there. And you got one across the street. You got another one down the way that's a remodel. You got another one that they're just starting demo on, and this would be the 6th. If it was $45, I'd be thinking, yeah, for sure, it's a knockdown. It's $48. It is a corner lot. And the way I look at it, builders, sometimes they realize if they're in the area, they can kind of consolidate some of their labor costs. And like I said, a lot of activity on that particular street right now. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Also, there is some work that was done on the interior. If I look on the tax appraiser, it does say these folks are delinquent in their property taxes, so a good portion of what they are receiving off of this is probably going to go to pay that off, but which means they might have taken a look. Anyway, there's a lot of variables involved. It's going to be interesting to see whether this is a remodel, whether it's a knockdown. I can't see it as being someone just buying it as is, so we'll definitely keep an eye on this. Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on it. And then also there's an article I just read in the Realtors magazine. It's pretty good. It talks about painting before listing. Obviously, it's a good idea to kind of give it a good coat of paint. But basically, the one phrase that really kind of jumps out at me right here is, you don't have to paint the whole house. What you need to think about is high traffic areas. So, if people are walking in, you've got an entryway, you definitely want to paint that. I had an instance where I was showing a home, and you walked in, there was a grand entrance, but you had chips to the wall on the right where you turned into the master, and one of the kids, I think, had thrown some slime on the roof, and we wanted to get that painted because that's the first impression when people walk into a house. So, yes, painting is a good idea, but if you're on a limited budget, you may want to just consider doing some of the areas that are highly trafficked. It's always good to spruce up a place before you put it on the market. And give it, as much TLC. You want to make it look like it's been easily lived in. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll be at you again tomorrow. And everybody have a fantastic day. Be good to each other. God bless. Have a great day, everyone.